Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I've just made it out again for another dawn shoot, but unfortunately the wind is really whipping in here. So I've made it out to Shoeburyness to capture a sunrise shoot, as I mentioned, and hopefully with some of the structures that I've seen on Google Maps work out quite a good dawn shoot today. So the tide's actually out, but that's actually going to work in my favour because I'm actually going to be able to put out some of the details, some of the reflection of the sky in the tide as obviously as it's moved out, and hopefully pull back some of those details in post-processing. But apologies about the wind noise again, but hopefully the audio is coming across loud and clear. Okay, so I've got my first image set up here. Unfortunately, right on the horizon, typical that there's a bank of clouds. So the actual sort of sunburst or the rising sun, I don't think is actually going to happen this morning. But however, the colours have been really sort of nice in the sky. So I've got the camera really set up low here with the tripod legs quite wide to obviously add that stability. And I've got one of these booms here, one of the structures in the actual shoreline, and taking about 3 images to do a pano shot because obviously liking the colours in the sky, quite pastel-y, and hopefully then stitching those together in post-processing. So I've gone for f7.1 ISO 100, and then obviously calculating the shutter speed to be about 0.3 of a second, and then obviously taking those 3 images throughout the image and taking it forward from there. So working out quite well so far. And as I said earlier as well, happens to be about also the details in the reflection as well of obviously where the water's gone out will hopefully work out to be quite a good image. Okay, so luckily enough the sun has risen, the cloud above the cloud, so hopefully worked out quite well. But these conditions are really brutal. The sand's whipping up with the wind as well, and I've taken several different images, a couple of compositions as well, sort of been running around like a bit of a headless chicken trying to find a better composition. But and also unfortunately with the wind and the sand being blown up, I had to change the lens over as well, so not really conducive for that, but hey ho, it's all what you have to do to get that shot, isn't it? But I'll post up the settings for each of those images as well, and working out really quite well. The sunrise now is really sort of just above the horizon, and picking out some of those details, some of the pools of water that are left behind by the retreating tide as well. So yeah, working out really well. But the wind and obviously how cold it is, it's quite difficult to come across on camera. But yeah, working out to be quite a good morning shoot so far. Can't complain, which is the main thing. So I've got another composition set up here right down on the shoreline with the rising sun straight in the middle of the image, but obviously having the reflections of the little pools of water, as I mentioned earlier, with the receding tide, and it's working out really quite well. Hopefully lining up the rising sun and the line that's obviously being created in the corner of the structure that obviously is my main focal point here for today's shoot. And yeah, working out really quite well. So I've gone for f11 ISO 100 and having to adjust the shutter speed to obviously balance that exposure, and taking one exposure for the foreground and then obviously one exposure for the sky, and then looking to blend them both together in post-processing. Unfortunately the wind hasn't eased up as well, so it's really sort of whipping in the sand as well. But yeah, working out really well. It was a little bit sort of thinking, was it going to happen, wasn't it going to happen with the sunrise today? But luckily enough it did. It didn't get, obviously we didn't see it just rise above the actual horizon. However, when it just obviously popped up above the clouds, we've still got some of that detail and the colour in the clouds as well. Another thing as well, obviously met a fellow photographer down here as well, so I had a good chat with Colin as well. So yeah, really working out quite well. It's good to also have a chat with other people that are sharing the same sort of interests as yourself, and yeah, working out really good to be a good morning shoot. So it worked out to be really a good shoot this morning. Sunrise was a little bit unpredictable, but however, yeah, as it just broke above the bank of cloud there, worked out to be really good, good sunrise. And I think doing that little bit of planning, looking at the weather, looking at the Google Maps for obviously structures and locations, and doing a bit of research to work out that there's going to be at least something in the foreground as a bit of interest, really paid off for today's shoot. But yeah, battling the elements is really quite difficult. I think all my jaw's frozen up as well, so difficult to speak. But just wanted to say again, thanks for everyone that subscribed recently. Real absolute plus. Thank you ever so much for doing that, and obviously watching my videos is really good. So feel free to comment as well, as I do enjoy having that interaction with people, and please obviously hit the thumbs up button as well, and share the videos as well. But thanks a lot for watching, and take care.